Well, this farm here is special for a lot of reasons. My grandfather started this farm, then my dad started in 1982. So around 1990, when I was old enough to work, I began doing it, which again, instilled in my blood the love for this place.
Being a farmer all of my life and being a part of our family farm for the past 100 or more years, that's what keeps us going as farmers. I wanted to have something to pass on to my children.
I have 2 sons myself that hopefully one day will have the same opportunities that I was blessed with. In 2020, Golden Piedmont Labs showed up and made a very substantial investment for the betterment of our area, for another avenue of possible revenue for these farms that were suffering. So this really brought about new life.
Serendipity isn't what it is. Some things are meant to be. And in this case, our co-founder, Sterling Edmonds, and I, beginning in the 1980s, we saw South Boston and Halifax County start to go down economically. Sterling told me he was going to start a hemp processing facility. I said, no, you're not, Sterling. I'm going to start one. One of the great things about our company is the partnership we enjoy with Virginia's agricultural community.
We, as farmers, have always wanted to do the best. There's a lot that goes into this as we care for the crops, we care for the end consumer. Now we have a state-of-the-art facility right here in South Boston, Virginia. We all should be very thankful for that.
The facility is built to food-grade standards. We have the very best state-of-the-art distillation, processing, extraction equipment. There is no comparison.
We are doing things completely different right from the get-go. We know every step along the way what our plants look like. And the main thing is we know our farmers. One of the huge advantages that we have is during the process of making the oil, from when we receive the hemp in from the farmers, the hemp is tested. When we bring it to the plant, it's tested. When we go through the first process, it's tested.
My role here is to ensure that we meet our production standards in both output and throughput, and also our quality standards. That includes receiving our GMP certifications and adhering to those policies and procedures. We have a number of different parameters that we monitor while it's running, including pressures, temperatures, etc., that we monitor closely. We record all of those values for each lot that we process. Our closed loop system here of extraction contributes to our compliance. So once the hemp enters the extraction system, it's not touched by human hands until it's reaching the further processing states.
One of the first steps in our extraction is we start with really green, pristine flower from our farmers. We then introduce it to a cold ethanol stream that gently removes the trichomes from the plant material. As we do that, we go through a series of batch filters to remove it down to 1/2 micron. And from there, our oil goes into our falling films to then be decanted. So we remove all the ethanol and recapture that and reuse it. After that, we can take it and decarboxylate the oil, which means that we then make the oil therapeutic. After that, we can take it to the distillation room and distill it down. Also remediate it down to those levels, those 0.3% and lower to non-detect levels of THC. We can then take that distillate and take it into our isolation room and make CBD isolate out of it.
A customer of Golden Piedmont Labs is more than just a customer to us. They become a part of our family, so we want to know how we can best help them, and we want to create long-term relationships, not just one-time sales. So we really strive to meet their expectations and exceed them by providing top quality products and customer service from all aspects. So there's a vast majority of options for customers, whether they be placing smaller orders all the way up to large continuous bulk orders.
At Golden Piedmont Labs, we are community-oriented. Our #1 goal is to give back to the community.
this opportunity for these growers could be one of the last things that they could do to save the American farm.
It's just in my blood. Every part of it, the dirt. We've got some of the best soils and farmers in America.
The relationship that we have between the folks that work at the plant and our farmers, that's what makes us strong. We're going to be a viable company far into the future.
We feel like we are working hand in hand to create a totally new industry for Virginia, one where, again, like tobacco, we'll make Virginia known for its hemp, the quality, the consistency, and of course, the traceability and safety of it.
This crop has such a healing bone in it. This gives our growers and their children a crop that they can grow and feel good about.